Welcome to the Fighter Country Innovation Podcast, where we break down barriers, challenge the status quo, and push forward with a mindset on continuous improvement. I'm Technical Sergeant Daniel Fournier, your host, bringing you genuine conversations with people making a difference on the flight line, in the office, and everywhere in between. Here at Luke Air Force Base, we're doing things differently. We've combined CI2, that's continuous improvement and innovation, with the Spark Cell to create Fighter Country Innovation, where big ideas are transformed from whiteboard ideas to real solutions that create impact. Our mission is simple: find, fix, empower. We believe in grassroots efforts that generate undeniable value, because when airmen take ownership of innovation, change isn't just feasible, it's unstoppable. This podcast also focuses on sharing our experiences as your hub for innovation and learning from you, our audience. Your insights and feedback are vital to our continuous improvement and innovation journey. So let's dive in, share ideas, and evolve together. Welcome back to the FCI podcast, where we break barriers, challenge the status quo, and drive real change through continuous improvement and innovation. I want to share a personal journey with you. This one has completely transformed the way I interpret data, make decisions, and collaborate across Luke Air Force Base. Today's topic is Power BI, and how this tool has revolutionized data interpretation and has opened up doors that I never thought possible would happen in my Air Force career. So let's dive in. What is Power BI and how can it be applied in the Air Force? Power BI is a data analytics visualization tool that transforms raw information into interactive dashboards and reports. It enables airmen to make data-driven decisions in real time by automating data processes, reducing errors, and improving accessibility. With Power BI, users can seamlessly integrate data from multiple sources, such as Excel, SharePoint, and cloud platforms to create dynamic insights. In the Air Force, Power BI is used to streamline mission planning, track aircraft maintenance, monitor personnel readiness, and enhance operational efficiency. Instead of spending hours manually compiling spreadsheets, airmen can leverage Power BI to automate workflows, generate instant reports, and provide leadership with real-time analytics. Whether if you work in logistics, maintenance, finance, or operations, even the med group, Power BI is a game-changing tool that can maximize efficiency and support your mission success. All right, why I started learning Power BI, the catalyst. Let's be real. The Air Force is a data-driven organization. Every decision that we make is backed by numbers, reports, and analysis. But here's the problem. We spend an inordinate amount of time scrubbing information, formatting, and manually updating data in spreadsheets. For years, Excel, VBA, Microsoft Access were the go-to things for automation. That worked until it didn't. Even when it did work, though, the issue that we all faced was, what happens when the product dies? What happens when the person who created it leaves? Well, technology's evolved, and so did the DAF 365's Office suite. So we have in there Power BI, Power Automate, Power Apps, SharePoint Online, Microsoft Teams, and more. These tools eliminate redundant tasks. Rather, they allow you to eliminate redundant tasks, reduce errors, and allow us more real-time decisions instead of wrestling with static spreadsheets. And with cloud-based applications, we virtually eliminate the reason, excuse, or whatever you want to call it. What happens when X person leaves, or what happens when it stops working? That's an old school mindset that needs to be laid to rest. All right, moving on. Here's the reality. If you're doing some kind of data task every single week, or even worse, every single day, you're wasting time. Without automation, the chance of human error is dramatically increased, and decision makers rely on an outdated or inaccurate information. But that's where Power BI comes in. When I first looked at it, I thought, this is a cool data tool. But how am I going to learn another program? How am I going to learn something that this on the surface level, it is quite complex? I'm busy as it is, just like everybody else. But I was wrong. Power BI is a massive time saver. It's also an interactive storytelling tool. It is the tool that we have been waiting for. Feeding Power BI is Power Query. And with Power Query, I've been able to eliminate repetitive tasks and create a single source of truth. And it's no more digging through multiple spreadsheets to find the answer that you're looking for. Power BI is really, really a game changer for us. All right, now here's the impact here at Luke. Once I got the hang of Power BI, really started to use it for real world applications, it enabled faster decision making through real-time dashboards. Here's two major examples. One of them is the QA Leap dashboard. This was built last year and is still used to today. It's used to send out the QA daily reports. Users can go in there though, and they can look at their own history of over the last year. That's what's typically downloaded, is the last year's worth of data. And you can request a longer data set to be downloaded, and you can look at your shop's history, your subordinate's history, your peers' history for QA information as far as pass rate and all that. This is very powerful. You can see how you've done over time. You can see how your shop has done over time. You can see where the trends are. That QA dashboard is being used every single day. And it's amazing to see that something that was built a year ago is still being used to today without the person who created it there. Another one is the F-35 AMU pairs dashboard. This is an ongoing project and it's becoming more and more streamlined, but it's really changing the way that aircraft maintenance is visualized. So this is maintenance information for inspections and component replacement timing. So those two projects are being used on a daily basis. They are helping a tremendous amount of people. The whole maintenance group for the QA and all of the AMUs are using the AMU pairs. Learning Power BI, learning to put these projects together, it expanded the network of people who are looking to better visualize their information. It helped connect me with teams I never thought I'd be able to work with. And what started off with as a squadron level initiative really turned into like a base-wide movement. And now I'm working with teams across multiple squadrons, MAGCOM levels, and even there's a project for the 19th Air Force. That is fantastic. And it doesn't stop there though. See, Luke, we're able to shape larger Air Force strategies by playing a key role in the 19th Air Force projects. And this is really this is reshaping how data is used across bases. And one of the most exciting things is that I'm leading a team that is a major component of the 2025 Learning Symposium for the 19th Air Force. So these are just a couple of examples of some Power BI projects. There's some things that you'll need to know going into learning about the program. Is there a learning curve? Yes. I won't sugarcoat this because I had my own struggles. I struggled massively when I first started. So if you're learning the program right now and you're struggling, know this: you're not alone. I remember thinking, why isn't this working? My data must be broken. No, it wasn't the case. It was just I didn't understand what I needed to learn in the way that I need to learn it. So if this sounds familiar, then you're in luck. Because I've taken the frustrations that I experienced and all of the good things that I learned from other courses that I took to learn Power BI, and that's what I'm putting into the courses that are coming up. We are going to take everything I learned from the struggles, the mistakes, and the breakthroughs, and I'm simplifying the learning so that you can benefit. So here are 10 reasons why you should learn Power BI in the Air Force. It automates repetitive tasks. It frees up time by eliminating manual process. It frees up time by eliminating manual data entry and spreadsheet updates. It reduces human error. Create data pipelines that reduce mistakes and ensure consistency. It enables real-time decision-making. You get immediate insights instead of waiting for outdated reports. It improves data accessibility and share the interactive dashboards across units for better collaboration. That's what the QA Leap dashboard does. All the organizations within the mates group can view it and then collaborate on there. It integrates with existing systems seamlessly. So it connects with Excel, SharePoint, and other Air Force databases. So if you are familiar with Envision, you can connect Power BI directly to Envision and then use those data sets. I'm learning Envision in the ins and outs right now myself, so I'm not a SME on it, but there are plenty of SMEs out there who are familiar with the ins and outs. Another reason for Power BI is it supports mission readiness, quickly analyze maintenance, personnel, and logistics data. It enhances reporting and briefings. So you turn raw numbers into compelling visuals for leadership. It also empowers airmen to innovate, gives airmen the tools to find inefficiencies and propose solutions. It reduces the need for IT support. Users can build reports without waiting on developers. You are your own developer, and it's a career boosting skill. Data analytics is sought after by so many, both in and out of the military. So those are some reasons why you should learn Power BI in the Air Force, and I have some more good news for you. Upcoming is Power BI training at Luke Air Force Base. So if you're ready to dive into your Power BI journey, the Fighter Country Innovation Team is hosting training sessions. You do not want to miss out. The first one is on April 3rd. These classes are going to be from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. This one is going to be a Power BI introduction and the basics. This is how to navigate Power BI and apply to real world scenarios. The next one's going to be on April 17th. Same time frame, 9 to 12. This is Power BI, Power Query. You're going to learn how to clean up data, filter data, and structure data efficiently. The next one after that is April 24th. And this is Power BI, bringing your data to life. So transforming raw data into meaningful insights through visualizations. Then the next class is May 1st. This is Power BI Billing Dashboards. Create a functional interactive dashboard with drill-through capabilities. The next one is May 8th, Power BI sharing through workspaces and leveraging AI tools. This is utilizing Nipper GPT and other AI tools to accelerate your learning and development of Power BI products. Then the next one is May 22nd, Power BI, all things DAX. Yes, you need to know this. Yes, that is the name of it. So master the formulas behind Power BI's powerful calculations. That is DAX. So those are the upcoming classes. Seats are limited to about 15 people. If you don't see an email from PA or from us, please reach out to the Fighter Country Innovation Team and we will get you signed up. This is your chance to upskill and automate your workflow. Once again, seats are limited, only about 15 people per class. This will be held inside the Fighter Country Innovation workspace. All right. That's a wrap for this one. Some key takeaways before I end this episode. So learning Power BI isn't just how you see data, it opens up the doors and creates new opportunities and collaborations. But I want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Are you curious about Power BI? Sign up for the training. Are you already a Power BI user? Let's connect. We want to know how it is that you're using it to enhance your workflow. And are you passionate about teaching? We could really use some more facilitators. Work with us and become one of the Power BI facilitators and instructors. Until next time, keep finding, fixing, and empowering. That's a wrap for this episode of the Fighter Country Innovation Podcast, where we break down barriers, challenge the status quo, and drive real change together. Do you have an idea, feedback, or a story to share? We want to hear from you. So reach out, stay connected, and become part of the innovation movement. Remember, find, fix, empower. Keep pushing forward, keep moving, and we'll see you next time on the FCI podcast.